crystals in her head got displaced. I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, the crystals, Mom, the crystals in your head are displaced. And so now you're dizzy and you can't walk because you got to replace the crystals. And I was like, you know what this is about? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm nothing like you. I was like, Mom, where do you think I got this from? Your crystals are displaced.
Wow.
So yeah. So we were, and so I actually, it's interesting because the best treatment for that is cranial sacral. So of course we got Nicole from Self-Invested to go do some cranial sacral on her to move those crystals around.
Oh wow! I'm like, cranial sacral? Ooh, that sounds special.
She was getting on my nerves, so I grabbed her by the head and I started moving them on my own first. Gabbing the line, I was like, just settle. People need to just settle those crystals down. I was like, don't too much for me. Fixing your hair. Stop talking now. Stop talking.
Oh wow.
And it's interesting because it's a lot of tension. So it's a lot of like, for any of you that do like mediumship, it's been coming through even faster. Healing's been coming through even faster. It's a lot. So we got to be so grounded right now. Coming quicker.
Yeah.
You know, you have to remember that our voices are so powerful and so magic because manifestation is so strong. So I was like, be careful. Because, you know, you say something and you're like, oh, I'm not even going to put out whatever it is. You got to be careful because it's all magic. So it's good and it's not so good. So we need to be saying like, I'm incredible. I'm so proud of myself that I'm doing this. I'm so grateful that I'm accomplishing, and it's all coming now. So this is some real magic.
Absolutely.
It is. I can feel that energy, especially when I did the fire, the CO2 and H2O. Oh, you did that. How was it? Man. Yeah. Yeah. I heard that release. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cypher, man. This is like, you know, everybody's just, we all touching and agreeing, and you know, we're just in that power together responsibly. You know what I'm saying? So if we like counselors, lawyers, justice, I was looking up some information, and the goddess, the Missy. Who's that?
Well, yeah, who's that?
Let me make sure I'm saying the name right. Let me see. I wrote it down here. And she came to me, and she's the goddess of justice. Libra season is getting ready.
Yeah.
Is she the one with the blindfolds on her eyes? Yeah, but they on these pictures, because they got her back. She's a Titan goddess. Yeah.
Okay.
So that strong feminine energy, like Chachki. It's all about that strong feminine energy. Yes, wow. They have. She was the first ruler of the justice. Her dad. Her dad was Zeus, right? Let me make sure, bro.
Oh, I wonder, her dad was Zeus? No, that's not Athena, is it? No.
Who is it?
No. Athena, spelled different. You said, yeah.
What's in it? Man, I got so much stuff, y'all. And I wrote it down. I said, I'm gonna ask them. And wrote down. Let me take it.
Yeah, we gotta find out who this is. We work with this one.
Something else. Go ahead. I'm gonna find it. I don't
okay.
No, I mean that's exciting.
Very exciting. I'm all ready. I got my pen ready and everything.
Well, I'll tell you what's exciting in my life. My daughter got her fairy wings.
Oh wow!
Fairy wings. So this is thing. It's kind of like it was so much, and every night she was kind of getting nervous, and I was like, you know what? I reached out to her higher self and I said, listen, the two of us, we're a bit overwhelmed right now, so we need some help. So I need you to kind of step in and I need you to help us. And so my daughter's like, I was there, but you know what? These fairies, they came into the car and then they slept on top of me last night. And they were there with their little swords, and I felt great. And then they left in the morning, and I was like, I'm happy.
That's what's up.
Which makes sense because her name is Shayla, which means fairy princess in Gaelic. When I was pregnant and I told my husband, I was like, first off, it's a daughter. And he's like, you don't know that. And I was like, don't cross me. It's a girl.
Yeah.
And her name is Shayla. And he was like, wait. I was like, well, you can look at names, but her name is Shayla. I just knew.
Right.
I just knew she's a fairy princess. Well, you know, you tomorrow.
Hey, listen, hey, and look at it showing up, all in alignment, huh?
Her middle name was Gabrielle, which my husband named her because, you know, Gabriel.
The angel.
Yeah, like, and I was like, of course it's a red sword, baby.
Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something, Gabriel know it too, because I'm gonna tell you, I got the chills. He showed up feeling good about that. Like, yeah, that was about me. I just, yeah, got a Russian Gabriel energy. That's what's up. Now that's what I'm talking. Gabriel is definitely one of my I ain't gonna say one of my soldiers, one of my angels that be definitely holding me down. Definitely.
I got started. I usually work with Michael, but now I gotta work with Gabriel because I gotta say hi. So,
yeah, definitely. And you know what? He is gangster to work with for this Mercury retrograde as well, because Gabriel is the angel that works with you over communication. Yeah.
The travel decree, which you say before you get into the car, and so you kind of say it. You see the blue light. And then that's like whenever you go anywhere, you can always have that energy with you.
Okay. Shoot. Well, I'm a worker.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
it's time.
Yeah. Shoot.
Say what, Jasmine?
So
I said so there's something called. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was asking, like, so Gabriel's connected to that blue light energy.
Right. So there's something called the Traveler's Decree.
Okay.
And so you can say it 3 times before you go out. And it's so especially like if you're going to get into a car, like anytime that my daughter has any concerns, or if I know it's going to be bad weather or we're tired, we say it 3 times, and then you can see the blue light. And it's actually in your car and it surrounds you.
Really?
And then you use that. Yeah, it's really easy. You say Archangel above me, Archangel below, Archangel to the right, Archangel to the left, Archangel above me. What's it? Archangel above me, Archangel below, Archangel, wherever I go, I am the blue light. And you just envision the blue light and you say it 3 times.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna check that out. See, the only angel that I got that had a light to him was Michael. Oh, and Zachiel.
What color was that light? Is that the yellow or green? Which light?
No. Zachiel comes in with that violet flame. The archangel.
Violet flame.
Yeah. When you dealing with that violet flame, that's when he like to show up.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a powerful one.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. Him and Saint Germain, but he shows up. Michael, he comes through. His color, it looks like a purple blue, maybe indigo color, purple blue. Yeah, that color. You know what I'm saying? That's the color. So when you were saying that, I'm wondering if that's what I'm thinking was Michael, or if Gabriel's coming in, because it's like I don't know. I can feel Gabriel, and yeah, I'm gonna have to sit with that, because I don't know why I felt him as green, but yeah, maybe I'm gonna definitely work with that blue. Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Blue makes more sense because he's connected to that communication and travel and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay. Yeah.
Like you can like turn it on. You can like feel it like, and it's like, oh my gosh, okay, we're ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm a rock with this blue light. You know, I was working with blue, this color called Baja Blue. And Pantone, yeah, this is a really cool.
Wow, my husband used to work for Pantone. Yep.
Yeah,
Take their colors seriously.
Shit. I do. I rocks with these. These are some really, you know, I like because you can get the exact colors and shit like that to meditate with and everything. But the Pantone color of this Baja Blue is 183946.
Okay. And what kind of a blue is it?
And this is like, it's almost like an indigo blue, almost like that color that Michael has. This was that's why I'm like, man, that's why I want you to check this out. So maybe maybe I'm getting it wrong. That's what I'm saying. Because because
remember, it all has to work with our energy.
Absolutely.
So experience it is how it comes through for us.
Right, because this is a color, it resonates with Mercury and then Venus. You know, and all of that, yeah, and it increases our breathoscope. It helps us to ease tension and promote tranquility. See, that's what I was working with it for, you know, and it opens you up to higher consciousness, and you know what I'm saying, and it takes a lot of the limitations out of your point of view, right?
Okay.
That's
so, like,
really
move things from in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Which would make sense if that's the decree, because the traveler's degree is you're moving forward. You need obstacles in front of you.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Right. And when I was doing that, the zebra was coming through a lot. So I knew that was all about, you know, that all or nothing, black or white type of mentality type of thought. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was coming through, you know, but like I said, that's where I was at. So, you know, but you know, that be soul family shit, you know, even though it's working for me one way, it might work for somebody else another way.
Exactly.
So, you know,
you can't get this stuff wrong.
Yeah.
You can't get it wrong.
Right.
You
Absolutely.
Doreen was telling me she worked with Megatron. I was like, oh, that's so powerful.
Yes.
I don't even know if I'm ready for that one.
You definitely are. That Metatron's tube, I'm gonna tell you something. It is so gangster. That energy, it fills that heart chakra up. It had you crying. See, that's the thing. Working with them angels, man. I'm all, you know what I'm saying? My heart get all swelled up with emotion. I get to crying. It's, you know what I'm saying? And that Metatron, you know, I don't know. It's almost like, you know, you working with him, and even though it's that loving embrace energy, and it makes you feel overwhelmed, it also like strengthens you. It makes you feel
very like very strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Almost like in the blood, like the blood's pumping.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I was like, Doreen, I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
Yeah.
I think that what keeps you calm, knowing that it's safety, you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
It's just that you walking in that awesome presence, you know?
Yep. You know, not only that, when you kind of scared to do something. So I used to work with Metatron when I had to do like speaking, and if it was more than like 20 people there or something like that, Metatron will help me to like step into my power and just like focus on the task that I'm doing, and not who's all looking at me criticizing me and shit.
Put that on a card.
Absolutely.
I love that. I find, you know, that if you take like the white angel energy, when you're going somewhere, you can ask them to go ahead of you and to kind of clear that space for you. Okay. And it's like that pearlescent white energy.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, I know exactly. Yes, it is. Yeah, that beautiful, that mother of pearl type of, Yeah, I love that.
Maybe the past like month and a half, I never really knew it, but it just came to me. I was like, wow, where have you been all this time?
Yeah. You know what's really crazy? You know what just came to mind? You ever see, I remember a long time ago, Kanye West did this video. I think it was Power or something, but it was real weird, trippy looking video where he had like this sky type of, I don't know, it was like it was moving and it was weird, but he had a lot of the energetic simulation of that pearlescent type of angelic color in that.
That would make sense because Kanye has really been doing some work on himself. It's just I think he overwhelmed himself.
Yeah, he does. He overwhelms himself.
Too much at once.
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
said,
I've seen that. If you don't ground yourself when you do this, it's like it's flooding. It's just inundating.
Yeah, you ain't
That
lying.
make a lot of sense.
You ain't lying. Yeah, you ain't lying. It sure is. Yeah.
That's why you gotta be grounded. Sometimes you gotta be like, okay, today's not my day, or I'm just gonna do some grounding and leave it at that. Like it's a little too much for me, a little too spicy for my blood right now.
Absolutely. You know what? Here was the thing. I used to get kind of just a little, because see, that happens to me sometimes too. When I'm not grounded, I start going off in tangential type of, conversations and shit sometimes. When I start tapping in the spirit and coming back and forth and shit like that. And one thing that I've noticed is that what I probably should do is shut the hell up and write this stuff down. But the most profound shit, I'm telling you, listen, the most profound shit comes up out of those tangential type of rants and everything. And he gets dismissed so much, like, y'all need to stop and just let him talk. It's profound. Like, I know he look and sound crazy, you know what I'm saying? But what he's saying is profound.
But it's all in the message. Like sometimes you got to keep quiet and think of like a diplomatic way of dropping just a piece of the pearl. House on someone.
Yeah. Profound. I was like, wow, check him out. Like he was tapping in, but But listen, I want to definitely share that thing. But Jasmine, if you don't mind, if you could get us cleared out, what we are going to do is we're going to do it's just a very brief little spirit quest. And what we do is we go back and we give some encouragement and some support to our inner child. So with this meditation, that's all we'll do. And there's a profound amount of healing that comes from just going back to wherever it is in life when you were a child, and just giving some wisdom, giving some encouragement, giving some love, some support, whatever was needed at that particular time. What it does, what it did for me is it gave me such a sense of peace, of calmness, of rest. When I went back home, all of the things that typically made me feel like it was my responsibility and my obligation to address was no longer my obligation or responsibility. It was just what it was. And it was okay, it was cool, but I was not there for that at all. Wow. And so it was a profound experience that I had. And I got to tell y'all, I've been just like, shit, I think I need to check in with this every week. But, but I'm going to show y'all how to do it, and y'all can check in with this shit on a regular basis as well, because this can, be very healing. You do it as needed. What I've noticed is that each time I do it, I find myself at a different point in time to encourage myself. And it ain't even necessarily times where I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I was going through any particular change, you know what I'm saying? Just a time during my childhood. But for whatever reason, like I said, the subconscious mind is always on the job. And there was something at that particular time that we need to go back and give some encouragement, some love and support to. So that's what that was all about. And so definitely, Priestess Jasmine, if you would love to get our energy cleared up and everything, and then we can get it cracking.
Okay, hold on. I'm walking the dog.
Okay. Well, okay. Wait, hey, well, listen, walk your dog. Maybe we'll see if anybody, because we got these retrogrades and whatnot just going on. Oh, okay. I was about to say, we can see where folks is at.
I'm going to clear everyone now.
Okay.
Okay. I got inner children up and ready for you, Shakesha.
All right.
I just pulled them out for you. Make it a little easier.
All right, all right. Let me. All right, y'all. I had to raise the frequency within myself for just a second, real quick. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna throw some Grover Washington on. That'll help us get along our journey. Hold up, let me find it.
All right.
Let me throw some Grover on here. All right,
Groove.
we go groove. All right. So if y'all can do me a favor, I want you to give me a great big exhale. Take all of your energy, run it down to the soles of your feet and onto the floor. And then take your breath in. Let it go all the way up to your heart chakra. Let it spread throughout your body. So we go do that. And I'm gonna count to 3. We go push it out, then bring it back up. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hold that breath in. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. All right. Let's get it, y'all. Let me see where we at. Close your eyes if you can. Sit comfortably. Exhale out that stagnant energy again. And inhale your vitality. The intention of this spirit quest is to promote wellness by supporting our inner child, by connecting to our inner child. So you're going to look up, roll your eyes up, look up in the sky. Close your eyes and roll your eyes all the way up to the top of your forehead, like you're looking at your eyebrows, looking at the top of your eyes. Take some deep breaths. Here we go. We see ourselves right next to a tree in a backyard, little white house. We in the backyard of that white house. We gonna walk up to the porch and open up the door. We in the kitchen. There's a door to the basement. To your right, you're gonna reach over, open that door. When you open that door, you notice that there's 12 steps there. And note that there's some dampness in the air because that basement is wet. And that's okay. We go check that out. So with those eyes still rolled up, you're going to walk up to the 12th step. We descend downward. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're at the bottom of the basement. Notice that the water's on the floor. Note the color, the smell, the temperature of the water. It's all good. Keep it moving. We go keep walking over to the other side of this basement where there's a door to the left. We go reach over and open that door. Because this is the door that's going to open us up to where we go. Open it up. Now you in the hallway. And right in front of you, in this hallway, you see 3 doors. Pick one of those doors. Open up the door. Walk on through. And observe yourself as a child. Say hello to the child version of you. Spend some time. Embrace that child. It's you. Encourage the child. Any wisdom that needs to be imparted that you might have today that would be helpful for that child. Definitely do that right now. Encourage that child. Take a minute now to see, to listen, if there's anything that child needs to say to you. We're not going to stay too long. Make sure that you say your goodbyes. We just wanted to check in. Give your child self a high five before you leave. Embrace. Make sure you say goodbye to that inner child. Send peace, send love, send light. All right, let's open that door back up. Time to go. Open the door to the hall. Open the door back to that basement. Look at that water. Check the color, the smell, the temp. Take note of that. We walking over to the steps now. We at the first step. We're going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Open up the door. Walk on up out of that kitchen. Close the door behind you. Meet me at that tree. Now take a deep breath. Open up your eyes. How you feel? Woo, we back. Take some time to get it together. Ground yourself. And holler at me when you get back.
Shakesha. Wow. Love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. It was a sweet, sweet smell like the water that was in the basement. You know, sometimes it comes out of the washing machine, but it's like fresh water with the laundry smell. But when the first one, it wasn't that smell. But when I came out, I could smell that sweetness, you know, like love, you know.
Oh. That is gangster. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the water changed for me too. That's why I'm like, y'all know this water. Because the water was all dark and mercury. And when I came back, it was clear.
Yeah,
I was like, what? That was dope, dope, dope. Oh man. So y'all, let me tell you, this definitely helped me so much when I went back home to deal with. I didn't realize it was some inner child healing, that's what, what I needed to really work on and everything. But it was a profound experience, and it's just that easy. And so hopefully you guys really kind of got the gist of it. I think, you know what, also too, Priestess Jasmine, I think that this house is somehow connected to the fairy realm, you know.
I mean, it's a portal. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I went in the house and I came out of cave.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw everything, and yeah, it was a portal, because at first I saw like a fairyland, and then you like go home, and I was like, all right, I'll go home.
I was just gonna say, I've seen a lot of land.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was incredible, and again, it was love. At least for me, I saw like my dad putting together my love boat. You remember the love boat from the 1970s?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I had the toy. It was like a million pieces. I remember my dad and I did not have a good relationship. And so I saw me through his eyes, and I'm in the pool playing with my friends, and it's hot and he's getting eaten by bugs. But he's like, well, I'm putting this together for my daughter. Oh, wow. And I never realized he felt that way.
Wow.
Oh, how awesome. That's amazing. Thank you. Give me my daddy. Like, that was beautiful.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I went to see my granddad once. Yeah, wow, man. Profound that is. Profound.
That is beautiful. And the water was red. The red is the blood, and it's the bloodline. So you're going through, I do Akashic things where I can go into people's Akashic records, and then you can look and see, because you can go into other people's lives, and you can borrow from your own life, from other lives. Oh, so it's the same kind of red line. Yeah, like I had someone, she was supposed to have 4 children, but she didn't. So she always felt lost, like she was just like, no one was there to ground her. So I asked some of her daughters from her other lives, and 2 of them came to stay with her. And she said she's always felt more connected ever since they came to live with her. Because, all of your lives love you, so you can borrow. And it's that same red line. It's that beautiful, like, Akashic line. That was gorgeous.
Holy shit. I didn't know that you can go into somebody else's record.
Yeah, I don't really go into mine. I go into other people's.
Really? I only deal with mine. I don't know that. I'm gonna try to do
Mine was in the priestess palace in the priestesshood with Miss Blue, where she like went into them with us. But yeah, you can go into other people. That's a therapy healing thing I do. So if you're feeling like abandoned, we can go into the Akashic records, go into other lives you have where you don't feel abandoned, and ask, like, what can I bring from there to this life to help that person not feel it? Okay. And yeah, sometimes it's children or a family member or even an object that they'll let you keep in this lifetime, at least for a little while, to just help you to connect.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know
really
that.
Powerful intervention. Yeah.
You know what? You may be one of the few people that can do that, though. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can, because you're called to do it.
Tell me that. Well,
no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's a move everybody can make. That it don't even feel like, everybody wouldn't be so responsible. You understand? I know that got to be for a select few.
That's like they be getting in trouble, cosmic police.
Right. Right.
Like, well, I want to do this lifetime. Give it to me.
Right.
With respect, and it's always an ask. I never take anything. It's always an ask. When you're talking to someone's higher self, would you mind, please, will you? If it's okay, you always got to ask.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, your will is overwhelming someone else's, and
Right.
that's a cosmic no-no.
Exactly. Right. Right. You know, somebody, 10 years ago, hey, shit, you know what I'm saying? Get me in the right space. I've been had somebody go back, hey, put a condom on.
Well, I don't know.
Let's prevent some shit from happening.
Because that literally was walking through our own Akashic lines. That's what that was. That's why there was that. For me, at least, that's why I saw the blood energy.
I'm gonna tell you something. I know what it was a profound experience. That's what it was. I said, I don't know what the hell I could believe. I said, I can still do that shit. No, stop it. Yeah, I said, I got to show everybody how to do this, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did, as much I love my dad, I wanted to be there, and it was at that point where like I had to show up. I didn't want to go to hell back home, but I'm so glad I did.
You're like, go home, and I was like, all right. I mean, the fairies look like they're having fun, but whatever. Right. Just the process.
Right. Yes, but you know what? And I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm glad that I did that and was able to go back there in a different space. It was almost as if it was almost as if I went to a different place, but I didn't,
Well, you know what? And that's a good exercise when you go into it, to go to other people in your life to see how they're seeing. Because like that, I remember that experience, but I don't remember it. I never knew how the people around me felt.
Right.
So that's a beautiful thing when you think about like, how are your parents feeling? Because let's be honest, parents disappoint from time to time. Yeah, you got to know like what was their intention.
Yep. Yeah.
I just remember him, yelling about the fire ant fighting him. But I didn't realize that. Okay, he fought ants for me.
Yeah.
That's a totally different perspective.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
exactly what I needed.
Absolutely, y'all. Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, I said, listen, with all of these retrogrades, we getting an opportunity to reset and recalibrate. And and I'm like, listen, I'm getting through this work, y'all. I'm gonna get it this time.
Gonna be like Chris Tucker. Take advantage, man. Take advantage.
Hey, you heard? You heard. Absolutely. But yeah, with all of this shit that's going down, man, I forgot all about this Uranus. So I'm not even really sure if I've experienced. I'm trying to think of anything jarring, upset. Here's one of the things, because like I said, I've been staying out the way. I'm in download phase right now, so I've really been staying out of the way. But here's one of the things that I've noticed is that, especially since that Pisces moon, you know what? Probably a little before then, I'm thinking Cancer season always set that shit off, you know what I'm saying? But the sensitivity for me has gotten to the point to where I knew that I'm becoming so sensitive to other people that I got to get my emotional state healed so that I'm not offended when I experience people in their fluctuating moods and their duplicity. Good Lord. I got a Cancer moon, and it's so easy to hurt me. You can just say, boy, your belly is looking saggy and I am heartbroken. Right.
Makes sense too, because there's all of that magic now, and that is this correct?
Right.
And like what's going on here?
Right.
I can see that.
Right.
Yeah, and if anyone does mediumship, oh my gosh. you don't even have to have an invitation anymore. They're like, hey, what's up?
Right.
Like driving in the car with my parents, and my grandmother showed up. I'm like, oh, you're coming? Okay.
Hey, Jasmine, I'm gonna tell you, that scared the shit out of me. I said, that scared my grandma showed up in my bedroom one girl. I almost, oh shit, girl. I almost had, I ain't ready for nothing. Like, please go away.
You have to get used to it. Yeah, when my grandma was staying, I used to get all freaked out. I kept saying to my husband, there's someone in the room. There's someone in the room. Calm down. And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. You should have just said something. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. No offense, Grandma. You're welcome anytime. Because just let me know you're here.
Wow. I beg my grandma, please leave me alone, Grandma. I don't want to know. I was not ready.
My sacred duty, and it's my privilege to help people to connect.
Yes.
When someone comes through, you know, it's a privilege to be able to give someone that peace, to give them that gift, that knowledge, that connection.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is, you know. And Miss Blue had given me a really good book to read. It's this guy named Albert Taylor, and the book is called Astro Traveler. And this book,
let me get that. Okay.
Yeah, get this book.
What's his name? Andrew what?
Hold up, let me make sure I got that shit right. I think it's Andrew Taylor.
Okay, Andrew Taylor.
Yeah, I think that's what it's.
Okay,
here it is, Soul Traveler. That's what this book is called. I got it all messed up. Hold up, my bad.
Soul Traveler. Okay.
It's called Soul Traveler, and his name is Albert, not Andrew. Albert. I had you all jammed up. Yeah. Albert Taylor. Yeah.
You know, when we did the priestess training, I remember the first exercise we did where she was like, okay, I'm going to do a class in the astro realm. And I remember I went there, and apparently there are like other people giving classes. And so I ended up sitting in this woman's class, and she was explaining that all colors are light, and light is energy, and energy is travel. So that's how I learned about astral projection. It was from a random teacher in the astral realm. And I remember I thought it was Miss Blue. So I came back, I was like, oh, Miss Blue, thank you. She's like, I didn't teach you that. She's like, there are other teachers in there. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So I crashed the classroom.
Right.
But that's literally how I learned to do astral projection. That's how you got it. Like if you take a color and you really understand the energy of that color, when you're trying to go somewhere, that color will take you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been telling people this shit for the longest. They side at me and shit.
Either riding chakra, or if you know how to, which is like a portal to portal.
Yeah.
Where you can ride the energy of a color. That's why you have to know what the color, the vibration is inside your body. So it resonates with your soul. So when you travel in that color, and you are safe because you're in the vibration of that color.
Thank
you. So if you're doing any kind of work where it gets heavy, where it gets rough, like some of the stuff I don't like to do, but I do anyway, you better be safe in that color.
Right. Right. Thank you for explaining that, because I would have gave them the Kanye West tangent on how that's done, and people thought you lost your mind. But yes.
Actually travel inside of it, or it can go for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Early on that I don't go places because my body is delicate and can get hurt. But my soul presence, oh, she's good to go everywhere.
Go everywhere.
So I stay right where I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's just some high practice stuff I'm like throwing out, but
hey, listen, no. Down the rabbit hole we go. Exactly. Let's get down the rabbit hole we go. Because listen, because you've been articulating a lot of things that I just can't put into words. And I don't, and a lot of shit, I just keep it to myself until I hear somebody else say something, then I'll show up and check in. You know.
Remember, none of this is new. So what we learned in our lifetime is to go back in the Akashic records, in our soul, in our DNA, and we can learn from all of our past lives, and we bring that information into our current existence.
Absolutely.
So when someone asks you for something, the answer is yes, because you already know how to do it. You just have to access it.
That's powerful.
So
Absolutely.
when someone asks, I say, I'll give it a try. We'll see what happens.
Right.
And
yeah.
None of us have been, this is not a first life for any of us.
Right.
We've had so many lives and we've done so many things in so many different bodies and souls and places that we've been. So it's there. It's all there. It's in the DNA. Absolutely. It's in the blood. It's in that red energy.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. If there's anybody that wants to come up, definitely come on and you know what I'm saying? Something you want to share. Tell us how that how the quest went. Anybody take a look at your chart. What's up? What's up? Anybody? We definitely can do that. Don't want to leave nobody in the soul family hanging out here in these cosmic streets. But yeah, this hey, and let me tell you, when you know what, when you were, I was let me tell you about somebody to work with that's really powerful. And this is just a mundane energy to work with. Have y'all ever heard of Shirley Kramer?
No, I don't know her.
Oh, y'all got to work with her. Shirley Kramer is an energy, a goddess energy, I think, that works, that helps you get parking spaces.
What? Oh.
Yeah. So when you are in a parking lot and you are concerned that you won't be able to find anywhere to park, or, you know, this is always a place that's notorious for not finding parking spaces, you call Shirley Kramer, and I promise you, man, she comes through in some profound ways. I ain't never went. I told my husband, he was like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no parking down here on the point. Like, it's this little state park, you know, and it's like really hard to park because it's in a downtown area. And I used to work downtown. I call Shirley Kramer all the time. Somebody just pulled out of their parking space. I don't know what that's all about, but y'all need to get with Shirley Kramer. And I don't know why she just came up in my head. So I said, let me go ahead and shout her out, because this is an energy to work with. I'm telling y'all, I bullshit you not. Just call Shirley Kramer and you and you circle back a few times and she gonna get you a parking space. Just ask her to help you out.
Listen, if it's okay with you guys, because you remember we did the Kundalini thing a couple weeks ago, and I told you guys to work with that with parking. I can send you guys some energy for parking spaces if you want. Because it's kind of this yellow light, and so I keep on seeing. I didn't know I could do this, but apparently I was just told I can send it to you, and you send it out, and it's like a line, and it'll show you the best way to get someplace, and then the parking spaces, because you go through your higher self. You go through your true self. If you guys, are you guys okay? Can I send that out?
Please do. Please do.
Let's get one thing. I want a parking space, and I'm sending you going for a parking space. I'm gonna send that out now. You guys can talk. Let me just send that out.
Yeah. Right. Listen. I don't know. Yeah. I'm like, what is Shirley Kramer showing up for? But yeah, but there it is.
There you go.
All right. All right.
Like the third eye. So you can use that. You can use that when you're driving, and it'll give you like directionality. I like that. And it'll give you parking. You just have to ask.
I like that. I like that a lot. That yellow. All right.
Next week, if you were able
heck
to
yeah.
you all should get that.
All right. All right.
There it is.
Well, see, there you go. See, I ain't gonna be parking on the street no more, y'all. Not out here in this street. Okay. I got outlines and energies. And I'm getting it. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what she showed up for. But yeah, that was weird. But anyway, because I ain't finna go nowhere. No time soon. Whatever. You know,
goddess name is Themis.
Themis. Themis.
All right, I'm gonna look her up right.
Themis.
Themis.
She's the Greek goddess of law and justice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The name means custom, right? Literally that which is laid down or established by custom. So she's a law of ordinance, but closer in sense to Latin jurist. So she's a jurist and legal. So that's what we're coming into, this Libra. And that ties into what we just got through doing to me, and what you did, Shakesha, when you went back and went over your information counsel wise, and you made a judgment and you put down the law and you brought that energy with you, so you got your justice and you used your jurisdiction right to enforce it. Like
absolutely.
Now,
absolutely.
It's so beautiful. So Goddess Themis is here to help us, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she was married. She was the second wife of Zeus.
Oh, she was the wife of Zeus. Okay, I was like,
yeah,
they had the wife. Okay.
2 sets of children. The 3 Hawaii. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Now that's interesting, because if you're thinking about manifestation and bringing forth the idea of the justice, what are you bringing forth?
Okay.
I like that.
I do too. And then we got this Pluto and Uranus. I have Pluto and Uranus in Libra.
In Libra. Wow. But we need that, because if we're having all this change in social structure and society and government, because we got the elections coming up, you would need to have it there to make sure it's just that Libra. So we don't go sideways with the Pluto. That makes me feel comforted, actually. It's a Libra.
So I'm definitely gonna work with this Themis. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what we're doing in a form, way it was governing ourselves. Creating our own constitution within this Uranus and Pluto retrograde, before it come around, we can have our law down that we use for ourselves, in the cosmic law and our cosmic record.
I thought you always got to ask for permission, because even if you think that it's the right thing for someone, it's what they want. It can't be what you want.
Right. Absolutely.
There are definitely rules.
Absolutely. And people don't realize the karma that's connected to that shit. There's a lot of, I talked to some folks that's in these hoodoo circles, and a lot of them, they don't deal with karma, you see, and I thought it was really cute, because like I told them, I said, well, there's a law, it's cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily have to believe in it for it to work. That's like saying you don't believe in oxygen, but you still taking in breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, whatever. I mean, listen, if that's what gets you through the day, but don't act surprised when that energy gets returned to you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I always remember Jupiter, because remember Jupiter is your luck. So whatever you give out, you get back. Right. And it comes back even stronger. So as you give out that positive karma, I mean, that's not why you do what you do. Right. Because it's supposed to be forgiven for others, but it comes back to you. So I don't want to give that out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There are no coincidences. Right. No coincidence. No, listen, no such thing as coincidence. It is the law of cause and effect unobserved. That's what that is. You know?
Early on in my practice, I was dealing with someone, and I had like a spouse that was just so like angry and trying to come at me, and I got really upset. And I remember I was like, just leave me alone. I was like, he doesn't deserve, like, it's just not fair. And I remember I sent out this really like negative energy. And then I went to get in my car. You know, I almost got into 3 car accidents within 10 minutes.
Wow.
I pulled over on the side of the road. I said, I'm sorry, give it back to me. Like, this did I send out? It must have been bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. Keep whatever you want. Please give it back to me. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's profound that you said that, because see, we're in a time right now where time is speeding up and karma is speeding up, and all of those laws of cause and effect is showing up now. And this is what a lot of these other mystics is out here saying, where there's like separate timelines and everything, because right now we have people that are vibrating at different frequencies, where they're talking about the 3rd dimension, the 5th dimension, and all of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But in the dimension that we're moving into, where we're going into the 5th dimension, this is how time is speeding up and karma is speeding up. And so it is essential right now that we heal all of this shit. This is another reason where Spirit was showing me about a lot of this inner child healing stuff, because see, that child, that's root chakra shit, right? And if we ain't got that shit addressed, it's going to be difficult for us to navigate through those other energy centers successfully, right? The way that this shit's speeding up right now, if we keep moving unhealed, we hold a lot of the energy where the root of it gets stored at, like the anger gets stored up in the liver. The grief is in the lungs, you know. Luckily, you know, like I got to see my granddad and really clear up and get some healing with that shit, because holding on to shit like that and not even knowing why you operating out here unhealed, going back in there and healing that stuff, even if you don't know what that is, those is root causes that we addressing, which helps you to raise your frequency up so that you're not manifesting the karma from all of the shit, the fuckery that comes from the behaviors that's a result of the root of some unhealed shit. We get to heal that shit, y'all. You know, but this is, you know, and it is, and listen, y'all, it is really essential, because, you know, I was trying to gain an understanding on why people was talking all of this timeline dimension shit and what that was really meaning and everything. And this is where Spirit is showing, like, there's so many people leaving the planet right about now. And some of them are leaving because their frequencies can no longer hold it. I don't know. You even see a lot of these old ass politicians that's getting their ass whooped in this dimension. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping, I'm rooting for them. They gonna get right. Y'all, they gonna get it together. They gonna have a moment.
They got to get cleaned up, so you
listen,
know.
I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. They can get it. You know, I'm rooting for them. I said, you know what? And I know a lot of cats, they stuck in their ways, and that's one of the things that kind of works against a lot of the elders in those generations. They're kind of programmed to the old way of doing things. Yep. And that old way is being done away with. It's all outdated information. Right. It's all outdated. And so, so, you know, it's imperative. And, you know, and I talk all of this shit and everything, but really I'm talking most of that high shit for me, because I have definitely tried to not do the work and just, you know, because I read a book or two. You know what I'm saying? So I know what needs to happen, but of course I ain't finna do nothing with it because I'm good, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. And nothing happens except you end up getting a great big dose of your energy in the whole process, you know? And you get opportunities to see some of those things that need to be healed so that you can move differently, not realizing that a lot of the things that's happening in my life is happening because these are the things that I'm in alignment with. You know, I'm in alignment with it because I ain't healed that shit, you know? And that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. But, you know, hey, I'm on this journey, y'all. I'm working it out. I'm working it out.
You're somewhere, you know, going somewhere.
Right.
We ain't staying. We moving on.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Right. See, now I can take all of them books and all of them classes and all of that knowledge and really start using that shit to heal myself. Right.
I'm gonna use that inner child. That's a nice way to connect.
Yes.
That was beautiful. That was
Yes.
very gentle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful connection.
Love, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. 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 But damn, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else you want to discuss, talk about, and everything? Because I'll close it all now. It's getting close to time. But oh yeah, one more quick thing too. One of the spirit animals that came through. Hold up. I had a lot of them that came through. I had the owl, the zebra, the dragon, and the ladybug coming through.
When did you have the dragon come through?
Shit, yesterday. Matter of fact.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Please.
I was talking to my mom, and apparently my mom was trying to make fun of my mediumship because I saw my grandmother was the whole thing. She said to call my aunt. And so apparently my mother called my aunt, but then she was like making fun of me. So that night she had a salad and she found a dragonfly in the bottom of her salad, which is my insect totem.
Wow. 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 Love that.
What are you saying?
Oh, I love that. Peace, Brittany. Vibes in the house. What's up? You still on mute, love? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, let me tell y'all that owl, when that comes through, it's all about like seeing things clearly. And then the zebra showing up was really helping me in dealing with like that all or nothing thinking, which is really what inspired me to start really diving a little bit deeper in releasing these programs that we had. And then the dragon coming through, because when the dragon comes through, this is all about like preparing for new phases in your life, where you're trying to look for cycles, the new cycle that you're setting yourself up with, being more in alignment with those things that you want. And then the ladybug comes through, reminding us to put on that spiritual armor, so that a lot of the little foolish, all of the madness, the minutia, you know what I'm saying, that goes on in our life, it doesn't affect us so much. So when the owl comes through, talking about you see clearly, and then that all or nothing thinking that the zebra is coming through to address is letting me know it's time to really start doing away with the old programs of all or nothing thinking and get clarity in your life, because you're preparing for a new phase within your life. And it's time for you to begin getting gangster. The ladybug came through to let you know you're going to have to put your spiritual armor on, because everybody ain't going to be in agreement. They ain't going to congratulate you, and they're not going to cheer you on. So it's time for us to be emotionally intelligent with ourselves so that we can prepare ourselves for success, because successful people got to go through the changes, the struggle, the obstacles, the challenges. That's a part of the hero's journey. So you got to hold that expectation that you're going to be challenged, especially if you're coming through with different types of thought processes and unique and creative ideas. So that dragon is coming through, letting you know that this is your new phase. Present your gangster. The ladybug says, hey, make sure that you don't let this foolishness bug you, because the haters is going to hate. Let them do that. But remember not to have that all or nothing thinking, the zebra is telling us, because just because there's 3 haters there don't mean that everybody in the room is a hater. So we got to make sure that we seeing things clearly now. And that owl coming through letting us know we got the laser focus on those connections that's supportive to us, those people that are in our corner, that are really here to encourage us, to support us. and stay away from these people that we got to try and convince. That, you know, they can go on to the wayside, because if you got to work that hard to convince somebody of your ideas and your thought, that's not tribe. It's not in alignment. They're not here for that. And they might be able to connect with you on a different level, but not on that one. So it's okay. And at the end of the day, it's okay. So I just thought that all of those coming through was super profound and powerful for the time that we in right now with all of this retrograde. Yeah, letting us know. Let's get it, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, all right. Peace, Brittany.
Peace. Yes, I really enjoyed tonight. I definitely got a lot from that childhood spirit quest. Very profound. Like my inner child was like following me before I even met her in the room.
What?
She was already leading me. And she was holding my hand. So I was like, okay. And she was patting me on the back, like, you got this, Brittany? I'm like, okay.
What? Yes.
I encourage you. You're encouraging me. Okay, come through, inner child.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that owl actually is connected to that childhood healing, healing that childhood trauma.
Oh,
so I would say what you. Yeah, that's also connected to. Yeah.
Okay. See, now a new twist in the whole plot. The owl is connected to that.
You said spirit animals. Because think about the head can do a whole 360. So you're doing a whole 360. You're looking at everything.
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely. So you know, I know you're a spirit animal person. I was just wondering, did you get any other messages from any of those animals that I got that came through that was different than what I got?
Right. You said you had the zebra.
The zebra came through.
I had picked up on the zebra. The zebra came through with not being stuck in the mud and just running free. Free.
Yeah.
Because it said it achieves nothing if we stay stagnant. So the zebra all about swift movements. I've been picking up on a lot of animals that got swift movements, like the antelope, the deer. A lot of that animal been popping up. The butterfly. A lot of transformation energy is definitely taking place.
Yeah.
The dragon. When it came to the dragon, is that fire, the fire in the throat chakra. For some reason, led me to the throat chakra.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Thinking about fire's transformation as well. It's a whole lot.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of animals been coming through.
It's beautiful rebirth. I love that. Burning the flames.
Yeah, that Phoenix. Yeah.
Think about if you healed in the child, you go through that rebirth again.
Yeah.
I love how you joined with your inner child. She was holding your hand.
I love
What did that feel like for you? Did you feel nurtured to her, or did you feel nurtured by her?
I actually felt nurtured by her. Because she was rubbing me on my back and holding my hand, like, you got this, Brittany. Yeah, that was love, very profound. I had to come share that.
Yeah, that was gangster.
Gorgeous.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, have you been getting any other spirit animals that you think might be helpful for us to work with?
At this time, I do see the owl. At this time, definitely work with the owl. A lot of the birds. Really, I would say work with anything with some feathers, because a lot of feathers coming up. Just like the black crow, the vulture, the ostrich, the dove, the peacock.
Interesting. Do you know about the vulture? What does the vulture mean? Do you know?
The vulture is all about rebirth as well. Because think about this, it comes with the death energy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's nurturing through that eating.
It's
that
also
feminine energy.
Protective.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of feminine energy. So I would say work with the birds, any kind of bird that comes to you, like the hawk, the falcon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's definitely coming from with this energy.
That Brittany on Saturday, at my job, it's always geese there. It's all brown or black geese. A white geese was right in the middle of them. I said, I've been working at this job all this time. I ain't never seen a white geese. I took a picture.
Yes.
And my granddaughter was in the car with me. I said, this means something, grandbaby. And I looked back after I took the picture, it just flew off. I was like, and it was big too. I was like, what message did he drop? I got to get that message. Right. Here it is right now. You said work with it. All right.
Yeah, especially a white geese. Definitely the duck family. The duck gives a real profound message of, even with geese, they connected to the throat chakra as well because they love to communicate with each other. They have a sense of herd, like a collective consciousness kind of energy when you think about geese. So they always live fast, and they're very protective of their pack.
Collective consciousness with the geese. Okay, yeah.
And everybody, the soul, how they fly together.
Yeah, they fly
together in one that's leading, and then they'll fall back, and then the other one come up when they're teaching them how to fly. That's beautiful, yeah. And they making that noise. They walk together. Yeah. You got somebody else, so they doing their signals. They communicate. That's good.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, like communicate with your circle, your tribe,
absolutely,
your team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds like the soul, your soul tribe, your soul family. Working together, teaching each other, helping each other.
Absolutely. 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 Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. So, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be doing some work with these birds too, no doubt about it. Hey, and let me tell you, I was at the park the other day with my grandbabies, and somebody had left a hat behind. Okay, and it had a strawberry on the hat. It was, and they had the little sunglasses there too and shit. And I said, wow, somebody left their shit. So I was gonna put it up on the little lost and found thing and everything. And right next to it was this beautiful blue feather. I had to, it was a dark, it was like, it's a black blue feather. It was so pretty. I kept that shit. And you know what I'm saying? That was for me, but I was excited about that because I had been working with Hermes, and Hermes is that communication energy. He's connected to Mercury, and I didn't know that he had been trying to reach out to me, and I just happened to run across this information that was talking about if Hermes is trying to contact you, you'll start seeing like strawberries and shit like that and all of that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell? I got strawberries growing all in my backyard wild and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was all hyped up. So when I seen that strawberry hat, y'all, I was just all excited. So yeah, I had to share that. So yeah, but I've been definitely working with Hermes, and he's definitely been helping me get my head together too. So yes, Lord.
Excited with all of these goddesses and gods we got to work with now.
Yes,
it's
yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let me get it ready to wrap us up. Does anybody have anything they want to share or say before I close us out? No.
I just want to thank you for as usual. Yeah, great club. I always enjoy. I look forward to it.
Well, thank you. And I always enjoy all of you. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, it ain't shit without y'all coming in to help me. I need some help with this because you know what I'm saying? This a group effort for real. But Christine, Candy, Laura Lee, Chani, Carmel, Sheila, and Bridget's in the house. And I just want to send you guys so much love and light. Thank you for coming and connecting with us, y'all. Thank you, Brittany, Jasmine, Patolo, y'all. Much love. I love you guys so much for helping me on my spiritual journey, helping me to grow. And I'm so here for it, y'all. So yeah, I appreciate this share in this space. So you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. I'm gonna be here again, 8:30 Thursday. count on it, you know, unless something happened. But it's still gonna be open. Y'all want to open it up, y'all get it. But I'm gonna be here. I'll see y'all next week. In the meantime, y'all, peace and light, peace and love.
All right. Peace and light, everyone. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.